The Classic Printing Press. It's now ready. And it's time to review it. I've already done 2 videos about the printing press. I've done the unboxing, the full build, and now I'm going to review it. And I'm going to talk about the problems, the issues that I might have had, and how, if it was easy or not putting it together, and how I found this build, like how I found this kit. You probably know I built few more, so you can check out the pinball machine, the Starry Night, and the amusement park. But let's talk about the star of the show, the printing press. Where do I start? Like, first of all, if you've seen my unboxing video and the full build as well, you know that you need a wax to smooth out some of the components, just so to make sure that the movements, the cogs, are all running smoothly and there's no friction or anything. But unfortunately, the kit didn't come with a wax. I'm starting to think there is something with it to do with Europe and the UK, because it seems that other people in either Europe and myself in the UK, the kits that we got, they didn't come with a wax. Coincidence? I don't know. But it's not a big deal, and it shouldn't be take anything away from the kit. If you want to have a go, just go for it, because there's other ways of doing it. And for example, I've used the wooden balsam. This is amazing, and it smells great, and you can use it on your furniture. Boom, job done. It's a win-win situation. I've noticed that on this kit, the difference from the previous ones, all the bits where you need to put the wax, they are highlighted in yellow, which I think it makes it easier to work out where you need to wax. Like here, you can see I find that really handy and really easy, because on the previous kits it might have been a little bit confusing where you needed to apply wax. So I used to apply to anything. But yeah, I think that is a nice little addition. And then what I usually do, I just look at what you need for the build, for that section, and I just take all of the bits out. And as you know, the wood is labelled with letters and numbers, and so you've got the reference in here of the letters and numbers on each piece. There's one issue. Usually, most of the cases, the letters and numbers are on the pieces. They're stamped on the pieces. So even if you take them off the big sheet of wood, you know which pieces they are. However, some of them, like for example, these ones on the handle, I don't know if you can see it, but this piece here, it didn't have the letter and number on the actual piece. So once I'd taken it off the wood, I didn't know which one was the right one and which one was the left one. So I put it on, and then I took it apart and put it back together. Oh well, small price to pay. So just be careful. I tried to put them in a position where I thought, okay, that's I can't remember if it was like A and B or whatever numbers they were, but it didn't work. My little brain didn't compute. But anyway, that's me. That's how I do things. And if you have a different method, let me know, because I would love to try something different and see if it works for me. And then let's talk about putting this together. There's a huge amount of small pieces. Putting this together, it took me about 7 hours. Not bad. I managed to squeeze the video in 26 minutes, reduce it down to 26 minutes. So just to let you know, it's sped up 6 times and it does look like I know what I'm doing. I haven't got a clue. So I don't even know how I put this together. But it works. So that's good. The first bit that you put together is the base, and that was pretty straightforward. And then they make you put together the handle, and you need to be careful on the directions. And also, I didn't realize, I'm pointing it out on the full build video, that there are little tags on the mechanism which tells you how you need to put it, so how it needs to come together. So pay attention to that, because if you do pay attention, unlike me, it makes you make your life easier. So the handle was, again, pretty straightforward. Where I found a little bit of an issue, it was when you put the little towers together, which you need to put this together by holding this like up, and that kept falling apart and I had to put it together. So that was a little bit challenging. But also the clock, which I cannot even say what it is, the medieval clock. That was okay to put on. The only thing is that on the picture, the hand of the clock is in a different position. However, the bar that goes across, it's square. So you've only got one way of putting it in. But I don't mind as long as it works, and this does work. So the hand turns on the clock. So happy days. So that was a little bit tricky. Some of the pieces are not coming together as well as maybe in other kits, but at the end, once you put everything else on, then they stay in place. Like this is pretty stable, but it took me a little while to get it on. These are little tiny nails. That was challenging. That took me a little while to get them in. Fat fingers, and then you had to press it in. Another change on this kit is the little tool that you get to put the shaft sleeve onto the shaft. This is actually much better than what they did previously, because it has got 3 sides. So before, you wouldn't have the bottom bit, so it was all open and was a little bit tricky to trying to get the shafts in. But this is enclosed, so the shaft is going right into the wood, and you can get the shaft in the right position together with the sleeve. And I've used it quite a lot, as you can see from my full build video. Another new thing in this kit is this little tiny ruler. Oh my god, it's adorable. I love it. And the wood smells amazing. But anyway. This doesn't just help you with the build. For example, you used it for the shaft, for the main shaft, and just to make sure that the distance was correct, and then for the end bit. But I also use it on the plate to make sure that the letters are on the correct distance and they're in the middle, in the center of the plate. So when I print, they're going to be in the right position within the paper, which is amazing. But I will show you later when I do my little project. So make sure you watch to the end to see my personal little project. I'm very excited about it. There's a lot of details in this build. Like, for example, I don't know if you can see it, but this tiny little mouse on the little window there. Oh, it's just so cute and adorable. And then obviously the details on the medieval clock. It's just amazing. Just look at this. It's made in layers, and as I said, it's a little bit tricky to put together, but the end result is amazing. And I was really worried about breaking the flexible wood, but it went on a treat. That was really good. And then you've got the bear workers. You've got this bear that moves as soon as you press it, as you start printing. And then you've got the little bear in here, which goes up and down as you press the handle down. And then you've got this tiny little bear that is so cute, which is under the honeycomb lamp. Oh my God, this is adorable. I couldn't really understand or get a grip with like how you put this on. There's little slits underneath the wood, and that is where you need to go, because I got a little bit confused and it wasn't very clear on the instructions how you put them on. Maybe it's my eyesight, but yeah, so the slits, they go in there. And the same with this. There's little tiny slits on the side of the wood, and that's where it needs to go. And this was a little bit fiddly to put together, most of all because these bits, they kept falling off. And you probably can see it on my full build video. And then look, there's like the honeycomb little spoon thing, and there's another one there. Oh, this is just adorable. The details are absolutely incredible. Really, really good. And then you've got the little drawer with the paper. Oh, and you've got about 20 sheets. So you're laughing. As soon as you build it, off you go. And you're ready. Oh, but how did I find this build? And how did I break anything? This was a treat to put together. It was so, I know there's a lot of little bits, but I find it really easier than anything else I built by Rokr and robotime. Even the flowers were like really straightforward to assemble, but this was a joy. I really enjoyed it, and I could do it again and again and again. And strangely, I virtually broken anything. The only thing I broke actually is the eagle at the top, but that is just because I was a bit, how can I say, careless, because there's two holes and I was trying to put both sides into one hole. It's definitely not gonna work. But I didn't even need to glue it together. Although it's now, a little bit unstable, so I might have to glue it. But that's it. Everything else, it was just like a treat. This is an amazing kit. I absolutely love it. I love it even more than anything else. No, I'm lying. I love them all. I love them all. But this was, I don't know if it's because now I'm getting the hang of it, and now maybe I do know what I'm doing. That would be cool if I do. But yeah, it's like, oh my God, so cool. I'm so excited. And also what I've done, because obviously you've only got 20 pieces of paper, and me being me, I just need to find other ways of doing things, or like finding alternatives. And I keep searching for if I can replace already. Yes, I'm already doing that. If there is a way that I can replace the inking pad, and also if there is a way that I can find more rubber stamps to put on it. I haven't managed yet, but I keep working on it and see if there's any alternative or if there's anything else that can be done. Oh, that would be cool. One thing that you can change, you don't have to use the paper that comes with it, or it's easier to find the same paper without going through all of the process of cutting and trimming, because that was my plan. Amazon Ta-da! And these are pretty much the same size as the ones that they come with a kit. So, and I don't know you, but I love the craft paper. I just absolutely love it. And it just gives that vintagey look to anything that you do. So you can do gift tags. Oh my God, possibilities are endless. And also, Amazon again. Ta-da! These are so cute. The problem with this is that you need to be careful at where you put the letter, just to make sure that they are printed in the correct place, in the right place. And they're slightly smaller than the normal cards, so you have got to be careful as well at where you're placing it onto the press. But there's not a lot of difference, so if you're careful, if you put the letters in the middle, you're laughing. Oh my God, I'm so excited. It's time for my little personal project. Yay! We promised our beautiful and gorgeous bonus daughter to take her and her partner to the Ivy Asia. So I'm going to do a little card so we can give it to them as just a reminder that we're going to be doing that. And I will be handwriting a message at the back, but that's on the side. But let me do this. I am going to use one of the little cards that come with the kit. And before I print anything, I'm going to do like a little painting on the card. So I've got some acrylic colors and I'm using magenta because I'm going to do a cherry tree. And I'm going to use like a very easy technique. I'm just going to do it quickly. And I'm going to use the cotton bud to paint. And then I've got white, so then I can do different shades of pink. And then I've got different browns for like the trunk of the tree. But let's get on with it. That's it. I think that's going to be enough. And I'm going to be putting the words in just there. And then at the back, I'm going to write my message. But let's get the plate ready. This is exciting. So these are minuscule and this is the plate. And as I said, I'm going to be using the little ruler, and these actually are quite good. They're very helpful to do this. So I hope you can see it because they are minuscule. I'm going to try to center it. So it's going to be, the wording is going to be 3 centimeters in and about 3.5. But now I've got to remember, oh blimey, yes. So it goes like this. So as the press is gonna turn round, I need to calculate it like this. And also, I know it might be a silly thing to say, but don't forget that you can't go left to right, you need to write right to left. So the wording needs to be the other way, because otherwise when you print it, it's gonna look odd. Let's see if I mess it up. 6, I can use this 6 here and I can start from there. Let's see if I've done it right. I'm gonna do it. A test first of all. Make sure once you put the press in that you can hear the click, because otherwise it comes undone. It won't work. And then let's put the ink. So you can hold it like this. You pull the press down a little bit. It's a little bit snug, but you can do it. And you push it in. I've done another one, so I'm going to use that as a test. See if that is in the right position. So what I've done before, I just pull that up a little bit so then it gets onto the ink and press down. Haha. It's gonna to take some time to get my head around how it works, but I'll get there. So I should have put the letters this way. Let's try again. Perfect, spot on. But what I would like to do, and I forgot, I'm gonna add some flourishes. Oh, are you ready for this? This is now the proper go. Oh my God. What do you think? Do you like it? Oh my God. First attempt, it was okay, but oh my God, I'm loving this. Look at that. Ah, this is so cool. This is such an amazing kit and I absolutely love it. And I hope you love it as much as I do. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. And if you have, why not give me the thumbs up? It really helps the channel to grow. And also, why not subscribe and hit the bell so then you can receive the notifications on when the next video is out. I am so in love with this kit. It was so easy to put together and my little gift is just come out a treat, exactly how I wanted it now. But thank you so much for watching. Take care for now. Bye bye.